This holiday season, there's going to be a massive increase in traffic, and in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how to position yourself in order to capitalize on the increase in traffic so that you can benefit from those customers even when the holiday season is over. And I'm going to share with you guys my strategy to make the most of the holiday rush. Hi guys, my name is Vlad. I'm the owner of TagPup. It is the #1 pet product store in terms of daily sales. You can check with eRank, and that is as of recording this video. I'm #1 and #2 in the handmade dog collar section on Amazon Handmade. So I know a thing or two about selling online, and in this channel I try to provide you the highest quality content I can possibly give you so that you can scale your Etsy shop. So make sure to follow, hit the bell notification, because some of my videos are time sensitive and you do want to watch them when they come out. At the end of the video is one of my most important things that I'm going to be doing this year that I haven't done in any other year, and that is because it's unique to 2023, because personally I believe it's going to get more difficult to sell online as we go deeper into this economical tightening and recession fears, and people spend less money because they have less money to spend. And so I think it's going to be, now that's just my personal opinion. I do not want to scare you guys at all, but I'm just preparing. I'm going to utilize this holiday season to position myself in order to be able to sustain that when that dip comes. So make sure to watch to the end. Now, the first thing I want to say is if you have not started to sell Christmas products, literally start selling right now, because my Christmas products are starting to sell and they're starting to move. So make sure that you start early. So the other thing I'm going to be doing is SEO the living daylights out of your website. If you have a website, you need to really think about SEO. And same thing goes for your listing. Now be careful to change things, but if you look at your description and the first 160 characters are not high keyword saturated, that's okay to change that. There's not going to be much difference, but if you do proper SEO on your description, that would help you a lot. Do not change much in your titles and photos. A lot of people say that doesn't do anything, but from my experience, from the people that I've talked to, it does make a difference, so be careful with that. I wouldn't recommend changing out tags unless the tags that you look over, some of them don't make sense. I would delete them and put in tags like Christmas gifts. That's fine. But if it's only like if you're selling t-shirts, for example, and you have a tag that says something about dogs or whatever, something that doesn't make sense, it's fine to get rid of that because you weren't selling on that. Now, the one way to check it is if you go on your keywords and on your analytics and see what keywords performed the least, like some of the keywords that really didn't do anything. You can take out those tags and replace them with some Christmas tags. That's a good little tip that you can do to position yourself for the holiday season. Okay, the other thing that I'm doing is I'm trying to increase the satisfaction of the customer. So that's looking over my quality of my product. Is there something that my product keeps the customers are complaining about? You need to make sure that you look over those things and find ways to change them. I'm changing out my production line a little bit so that people are double checking extra on some of the areas of my collars, and because I want to reduce the amount of complaints, because if I'm going to have an increase in traffic, an increase in sales, I want to make sure that percentage at least stays the same or gets better in terms of my reviews. So that's a big one. The other thing that I want, that I really would encourage you guys to do is, and this is a very simple one, but making sure that you're fully stocked. It is much more, you're going to be selling a lot more than you think, and it's always better to be stocked slightly more than what you estimate. When you run out of stock, that is one of the worst things you can do for your overall ranking. I think being in stock is a very big deal. For example, let's say, and I said this on my YouTube shorts or TikToks, where when you run out of inventory, let's say you have 4 sizes and one of the sizes you ran out of, there is now a smaller percentage of conversion rate, whether you like it or not, because some people, they just cannot buy the other sizes because it's either too big or too small, so they're not going to be able to buy it, even if they wanted to. So that is going to hurt your overall conversion rate. So you want to make sure that you're fully stocked on all your sizes so that you do not run out of any kind of sizes, because you want to keep consistent on that product being fully available throughout this whole season, and that's going to be doing wonders when Christmas season is over. Okay, the next thing that I would recommend you guys doing is, and that's what I'm doing, is any idea that you had to sell, any kind of store idea, any kind of, because you know, you can open up more than one store, and if there's an idea that you had or a product that you wanted to sell, this is the time to list it and sell it. There's going to be a massive increase in traffic, and you can leverage that traffic to get your store a boost, to get your store the reviews, the activity, it's to get your quality score started. There's so much you can do from the traffic that is going to be coming to Etsy or Amazon Handmade or wherever you're selling. When you have those ideas, start launching them. Take photos, create the shop. It's okay if it's one product or two products on that shop, it's fine. You keep posting it, because this is the time that your ideas could actually come to life, and this is the best opportunity. If you have a decrease in sales or a decrease in traffic online and you're trying to start a new store, it's going to take much longer for you to find out whether it's working or not. Now, you might have an increase in traffic and the product is still not doing great. Well, that's going to be a good indicator for you to, like, hey, maybe I need to change something or pivot to another idea, another product. In the shortest amount of time, this is the time that you can figure out what your product will do. Like, this is going to give you the best chance to figure out whether your product is worth investing into or not, or in the best time to get it jump started if it is a good product. Okay, now the last thing that I'm doing, and I think this is an important one, so I've built my website this year, and what I'm going to be doing is collecting those emails. The way I'm going to be collecting those emails is when I'm shipping out the products to my customers, both from Amazon and from Etsy, I'm going to be including a come and visit me to my store kind of card. Now, I have to give them a reason to come to my store. They're not just going to see, tagpup.com, and they're going to, after they purchase the item, they're not just going to, I need another product. They obviously already their request has been fulfilled. But instead, what I'm going to be doing is they sign up for a warranty. So they receive the caller and say, to sign up for a warranty, visit our website. So what they're going to do is they're going to go to my website, and that gives them the incentive, and they're going to be putting in their email to sign up for a warranty. Now, the warranty has to be long enough for it to make sense. It's not like a 10-year warranty, so that it's not something reasonable, because I want to retain those customers so that when the traffic dies down or I'm starting to get less sales, guess what? I have a big list of emails that I get to send out saying, hey, new designs available, or hey, now discount price, or whatever the pitch would be. I have a whole traffic at my disposal. So finding ways to take all this traffic and store it up somewhere. It's like a battery. You charge it up, and when you need, if you're doing solar panel, if there's a cloudy day and you're not getting enough power, guess what? You got a battery that you're going to be using. So during those cloudy days, during the time that traffic is going to come down, and I believe that it will be next year, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult, so you want to position yourself in that matter. And then one more thing, I'm actually doing this as well, is trying to spread yourself to different platforms. Right now, I'm currently selling on Etsy, obviously, Amazon Handmade. I've built my own website. I just set up several listings on Google Marketplace. There's a way you can register your listings on that. Facebook, make sure you go on Facebook. Any kind of platform that allows you to sell. I even went on Walmart.com, but you need a product number for that. So handmade products don't really work. But I'm trying to find as many platforms as I can, because remember, there's going to be a lot more activity online, and you want to leverage that. So whatever idea you had, this is the time to do it. And making sure that you find a way to store those customers so that you can utilize them. You can increase the lifetime of a customer by doing by collecting their emails. So that's what I'll be doing. So comment on the bottom what strategy you are using to position yourself during this holiday season so that you can bless the community. I would love to hear. And if you guys want to list your Etsy shop, the next video I will do in the coming weeks is reviewing different shops. And I would love to take a look at yours. If you're not, if you're having a hard time with sales, maybe I can advise you on something. I know there's a lot of you that want me to do consulting. I currently don't do that just because I'm already busy with a lot of stuff. But I would love to do a video, quick little comment or tips and tricks that you can adapt to your store specifically. So make sure to comment on the bottom what your Etsy shop is, and I would love to take a look. All right, until next time, have a good one.